I've been holding off on this drama for a bit. Day after day, new receipts are coming out. And people jumped on Sykkuno for being a predator. How could he do this? But what did he actually do? If you guys are too employed and touching grass, let's watch this video from WestJet to go over what's happening. And the response that Sykkuno made today, it came out a couple hours ago. And TLDR, where is this? There was a really funny... So again, right? Basically, he had a girlfriend, but like he hid the long-term relationship. Then he played this like anime like boy, like ooh, I'm like a good boy type, and fooled all the girls. And it was fucking all the VTubers behind the scenes. And then there was even more drama from people being jealous of him and trying to call him out and like Muujin and shit. It's a fucking tornado of a disaster. But basically, it's like Yagami treating Misa like that, and he's getting away with it. So let's watch the video first, and then let's read the statement.
Massive day for the unemployed. The Sykkuno files are getting worse. New Sykkuno victim comes forward saying he finished inside her without protection in Evo Las Vegas hotel room.
And I saw this girl, and she's been kind of popping off recently. And obviously, it's because what? They're taking advantage of a situation to dogpile on him and gain some momentum, and hopefully her own career can get started. I don't know. I hear that this girl like literally is just kind of kick launching. I don't know if she has an OnlyFans, right? I haven't done that kind of research, but there's a lot of people taking advantage of the emotion with the drama and coming out saying, I'm a victim. He came inside me, even though it may have been consensual back then. I can't believe he'd do this to me.
What the actual f did you just say to me right now?
We got Pokemon with some more shit over here. Valkyrie chimed in.
We could just get it over with, okay?
This Chinese streamer mocked Sykkuno's old photo, and then
Yeah, it's the same thing. Jason is funny as fuck.
he got bullied. We also got direct call-outs from XQC onto Pokemon and
Oh
vice
my
versa.
god.
First,
Yo, Nicholas side apparently got blocked by Pokemon. And I was like, why? He just called her a retarded bitch on every post. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Genuinely. No, like, do I have this here? Yeah, what's Nick up to? Like, he's been jumping on this shit, of course, right? But and it's like, what did you do? I mean, what did you expect? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It's just like, what did you expect was gonna happen when you post this shit, bro?
vice versa. But first, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
I went to Evo Las Vegas alone.
This editing, bro, it's the Bleach soundtrack. It's never meant to belong.
But I wasn't alone.
What is up, guys? It's Sykkuno here.
Hey, this should show you that, like, no matter how chopped you may be, no matter how old you may be, it's not too late. Hit the gym, you know, grow out your hair. There's a way that you can present yourself, right? Don't let your dreams be dreams, man.
But I didn't know that he had
a girlfriend.
other intentions.
You're sharing a hotel room with...
So it's like, okay, she comes out and says that he came inside her in a hotel on a trip. And if he raped her, then I'd be like, okay, that's fucked, right? But it sounds like it was all consensual. And now that there's drama coming out of like, oh, he was actually like in a long-term relationship, now she's having regrets? Like, what is the idea here?
That guy, what do you think he's there for? To play Riga Legends with you?
I've only slept with I've
League of
only ever
Legends?
slept with 3 people.
Okay.
Well, 4 now.
You dirty, dirty dog, Sykkuno.
Oh, he's
All
getting away with
moving
it.
on.
It was very new to me. I've never had a one-night stand or anything like that.
Yeah?
Hey, bitch.
You just let him nut inside you raw? I mean... yeah, no, honestly, I think a lot of girls that's never been in those types of like hookup culture, they don't know what they're doing. And sometimes, you know, you have this, oh my god, super celebrity guy that they've been simping over, and they're like, yeah, fuck it, yeah, nut on me, bro.
To me, I've never had a one-night stand or anything like that.
Hey, bitch. Get on topic. Nobody cares about your sex life. We care about Sykkuno.
That hairline is crazy.
I asked him, I'm like, is this normal for you? Like, do you sleep around a lot? And he said, no, I just... He was being around the bush the whole time.
Yeah, and I bet that like you knew it and you still played into it. Because here's the thing that I noticed about this situation. it's a very interesting situation where a lot of the girls involved were also playing the game, kind of aware, kind of not, and decided to seek that fame. No one really is a victim here other than, I guess, his girlfriend. It's weird, the amount of victims coming out, there's a lot of clout chasers trying to capitalize again on this current motion of the drama and start their own career by trying to shit on him. But when you listen to the words and think about the logic presented, does it make any sense?
I gotta put a stop to this guy. He's still doing his on-stream persona, probably closing his mouth and laughing at everything.
I'm not.
And, like, I'm not gonna say I know him. I don't watch his content, but I've kind of like, I think a lot of people have known about him. And it's like, okay. Have you ever noticed that a lot of the feminists are usually just like predators low key? I'm not saying predator in terms of like there's a pedophile, but like they're on the hunt. I've noticed in real life too, where the guy that tries to be so holier than thou white knight and be all feminist and protect the women are actually just wolves in disguise as they're trying to get in to the girls that are letting their guards down so that they can take advantage of that. I'm not saying everyone's like that, but this trope exists to the point that it literally exists in fucking fiction too. How many shows, dramas, movies, anime, whatever, do you see the fucking white knight cluck, the simp, that's actually there for ulterior motives? And it's just like the jokes write themselves. That a guy like this that presents himself in this way of this like awkward e-boy, good guy, anime guy, when he's 34, is actually the one that's getting all the girls behind the scenes while the girls are literally playing into it. It's just like, the more I think about it again, it's just funny for all parties involved, except his girlfriend. Unless his long-term girlfriend actually wants it. Because again, they're still together. And is she just retarded like Misa? What right do I have to judge Misa for wanting to be with Light no matter how toxic it is? No matter how many times he takes advantage of her and exploits her and goes with other women? Who am I to judge them? So it's like, hey man, you want to be the cuck queen? You want to let your boyfriend go around with all the VTubers? That's the funniest thing too. It's just like, they're not real. No, they are real girls, but it's not like... So... He was just going around collecting VTubers. Like, I wonder what the game plan was. Because, like, it's like, I wonder if there was, like, some sort of, like, test on, like, do you look hot or not? You know what I mean? Because, like, you don't know what a VTuber looks like. But, like, is he, like, getting some sort of filter test? I don't know. That's kind of a crazy power trip to imagine that VTubering nature and how it's so important to keep your past life and your identity a secret, what you look like. But this guy probably is getting pictures and selfies and whatever from said VTubers because he just plays the game so well. It's like, it's wild if you think about it.
Closing his mouth and laughing at everything.
It's actually impressive.
I'm not used to one night stands or anything like that. But we were not using protection, and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already.
What?
But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him.
Legally hearing? Wait. Legally hearing? So wait, she is legally deaf? So okay, so he then starts fucking you without a condom and you just let him do it? Because you didn't hear? Was it just doggy? Was he hitting her from the back and she had no clue? What is this retardation?
But I just said,
Uh-huh.
And
he finished inside me.
Inside of me, and
listen, I could definitely give the benefit of the doubt and assume that if a girl was overwhelmed by a guy in physicality and nature, that they can't really fight back or whatever, okay? But I feel like that's not the situation here. Sykkuno's a pretty lanky guy. There's a chance that this girl's bigger than him. And on top of that, your excuse for the nutting raw is that you couldn't hear. But you have your eyes! You have your eyes and you can, whoa, what's going on right now?
then that was it.
Are we still doing the I'm a victim for having consensual that I regret thing in 2026?
Yes, but on top of that, again, it's her excuses. Like, your legally hearing is bad. You're bad at hearing, so you said and you let him nut in you raw? Because you were just overpowered in the situation. You couldn't do anything about it. Did you even know? You know what's crazy? That this streamer, Leia, again, another creator that's just simply trying to grasp onto the crumbs of this shit and trying to get something out of her platform, right? You're just going out and saying a dude nut on you and you're playing the victim. Like, how embarrassing is that? Like, Like, do you know how crazy of a person you need to be to come out and say this shit? Like, it's just embarrassing. If someone actually got raped, if there was actual sexual harassment assault going on, and you came out and gave your details as a victim, I would understand. But it's plain as day what's actually going on right now. And in such a disingenuous way, trying to play the victim, and now you're exposing to the world, I got nut and raw by Sykkuno, and I'm deaf. Please subs to me. It's like, no one is buying this. I hope you enjoy your 1 week of fame. Oh, sorry. Audio issues. 3, 2, 1, and we're back.
And then that was it.
Are we still doing the I'm a victim for having consensual that I regret thing in 2026?
Yep.
Caleb Hamburger, my god. The streamer Leia described
I don't know about that drama.
willingly sharing Sykkuno's Evo hotel room, given him oral sex
Oh,
first night, and
damn.
assuming when he asked to finish inside her during consensual the next day.
Damn, the next day, bro. Wow. They've been at it, bro. That's crazy. The back to back. You know what the craziest thing is? I don't think that's the only girls Sykkuno was getting with at the Eva hotel room, man. How many times do you think he nut? Man, the stamina on this guy. Like, I highly doubt she was the only girl that he was getting with during that event.
She did not say stop and later expressed regret. Regret after consensual is still valid emotional experience. Mocking it doesn't make the point stronger.
The only argument in which this may work is with the very specific situation, like the Japanese manga one. Remember when there was, again, the age of consent is 16, but I do not agree that a girl, no human at 16 has a fully developed brain to understand what they're doing. Once a person in that age of consent gets groomed by an older person and they thought they had consent and later on realizes it didn't, then I think this point might actually stand. However, is this the same context? I think not.
Feeling an emotion doesn't mean the person you had consensual with was in the wrong. Now he technically was wrong because he was cheating, but that was the only reason. Deal with your emotions, talk to someone, but therapy talk is not an excuse to destroy a person's life.
Yeah, he cheated. That's a bad thing. It's a no-no. But like, I think a lot of people cheat. To treat this entire thing like he was like a predator of like a fucking pedophile ring is kind of crazy. And the craziest thing is that his girlfriend's still sticking around. And the craziest thing is that a lot of the people watching this drama is actually in support of Sykkuno, saying, damn, bro's on a generational run. And I ask you this question. If the genders were reversed, do you think there would be the same reaction? If there was a girl that was going around getting a bunch of guys, but actually had a long-term boyfriend behind the scenes and caught cheating, do you think the same thing would happen? I think they would get canceled so much harder than Sykkuno's drama. And because double standards exist, 100% just by the basis of a girl doing it, I think the reaction would not be the same. But in this case, because a guy did it and got away, you're getting shit like this, you know? People are actually just kind of finding it funny and just like, you know, just they're low-key just taking notes. Straight up. They're celebrating. They're actually celebrating his dub.
Like, for sure, cheating is inexcusable and Sykkuno's a scumbag, but he's not like a predatory evil rapist. XQC says Sykkuno is the only victim.
Not only has the world gaslit each other that this is a potential victim, whatever, people are piggybacking this shit, or the main story as there's a potential victims, whatever, when the only victim I've seen of all this is Sykkuno.
You realize
I mean, that's like his good friend. They stream together a lot. They got a lot of history. So of course it's going to be more favorable. Again, I think the victim is more about the girlfriend, not Sykkuno here. Although Sykkuno getting shit on like this in such a dishonest way, you could definitely consider that a victim.
Only victim I've seen of all this is Sykkuno.
You realize people can be victims of cheating, right? Love or hate Pokemon, you know, she hit the nail on top of the head here.
She is such an interesting character in which like there is no recovery from her like brand being tarnished. No matter what she says, she gets shit on. And sometimes I wonder if she does it intentionally.
Can be a victim of cheating. I don't know what XQC is mumbling on about. I'm also a victim of poverty. I'm really poor. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting
I feel like this is an ad coming in.
addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, compensation.
Old girlfriend could
the bread. And now let's get right back into our video. Like
Anyways.
the sandwich, no matter the way you flip it, the bread comes first. Now back to Sykkuno. Oh, and
That's this guy's toast.
Sykkuno. Oh, and don't forget to share that lawsuit with your friends and family.
His
Okay.
old girlfriend could be a victim of cheating, perhaps.
No, she straight up is a victim. You're allowed to speak in absolutes.
Bro is being milked, right?
For sure.
Pause.
And then when the juice is not enough,
Mm.
they're milking him for clout after the fact, in mass, in a coordinated fashion.
Yeah.
Dog shit. Awful.
Yeah, everyone's playing the game. They see the motion. They see the drama. Anytime one incident happens, there are going to be more people coming out, and they want to see if there is more like that. Absolutely.
Actually awful.
How can I say something that feels honest to me but doesn't get clipped out of context? I was really stressing about it.
Oh.
And then I realized
Just don't talk about it. Don't mention it. People are going to clip you out of context no matter what. Just stop talking about it.
like I'm stressing about it so much. And Sykkuno hasn't even said anything yet.
Are you the victim here? How is she making it about herself?
Yeah, she's just worried about how it reflects on her.
I think what I really want to say is I am just so
Disappointed
sorry for all
yourself.
the hurt that's been caused to the victims, to our communities.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel everyone's hurt and shock and
It's so performative. Yeah, she is a ruthless businesswoman. That's right. That's what she is. I don't know. This whole entire, again, the tone of her voice too. It's like, does she realize how she comes off? I feel like someone in her position with that much resources and her pattern of history of just like getting shit on all the time, simply for even speaking, you would think that she would understand how to like present herself differently. This whole soft tone talk, obviously fucking Weststrait's edit's not helping, but it just comes off like, oh, I'm so sorry for everybody. I wish I would have been there to be like, save everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. It's just like, bitch, how is this about you?
confusion.
To say at the age of 32, I've acquired empathy.
To the victims,
Victim, singular, not plural. Girl who made the Google Doc, not a victim. Girl he slept with in Evo, not a victim either. His girlfriend he cheated on, yay, victim.
She might like it in a really fucked up way. I'm not here to, assume, but you'd be surprised at how many people are okay with that kind of behavior because that kind of like keeps it spicier.
Just so sad and disappointing.
Pokemon is so special, French Canadians started to make sense because, XQC is right. There are no victims. Moving on from those two, if you guys remember the photo that Jason posted, Valkyrie actually tweeted under it. She said, "Let me get you more jewelry."
That was funny.
Which is funny because she said the exact same thing under Sykkuno's photo.
I think Valkyrie is having more fun with this one and is coming out in a better light than Pokemon as she is able to just embrace the drama and just talk shit and be herself without being this PR perfect person trying to come at it from like a moral ethical angle. Just shut up. Come on.
So it was a witty comment, and apparently she got hate for this, deleted it.
Absolutely she's gonna get hate for it, but that's what happens again when you're at this position while you've been just like rallying off of an audience that you've been captured by. And at that point, what do? Continuously bend over to the audience as you're constantly put on this moral, morality test, this purity test of what's good, what's bad. It's so suffocating.
That almost started to cry.
I was making fun of my own comment
Yeah, it was funny.
from a long time ago.
She should have kept it.
I thought it was gonna be lighthearted. It was not lighthearted.
Who in the who from Uva?
I thought it was. I thought that she was hilarious. But again, she sees the reaction from the group of people that wants to, again, constantly put others in a purity test of what is right and wrong in such a virtue signaling, disingenuous way. It's just stupid fucking drama being blown out of proportion and she's having fun with it. She should have stuck to her guns.
Well, found that offensive. Clearly it's nothing.
I deleted it because it, a lot more harassment. A lot of harassment, so...
It was gonna happen. Harassment will absolutely happen, right? And it's gonna be growing pains. When you, again, have been put into this position because of the type of behavior that you've just kind of committed to, being audience captured, of course it's gonna happen. So either you can constantly walk on eggshells and be, and just be in fear of what you can say or not, or just be yourself and deal with the harassment and ignore it and move on.
I was like, damn, it was funny.
It was funny.
I was trying to be lighthearted about it, so I thought making fun of my own comment.
Even this virgin chimed in. Every clip is just her apologizing for the most mundane shit. This
True.
This whole Among Us crew is acting like Sykkuno's Chinese Diddy reincarnated. I get what Sykkuno did was f***ed up and why
Yo, this guy's toast deleted his tweet, man.
people are dogging on him. But watching his friends of years that acted close to him, used him for their own gain when he was popular, run to throw him under the bus for a few quick likes is why people say streamers are fake as f***.
True. And the post got deleted. A lot of people were then countering saying, oh my fucking god, fake. What about, how fake he was being to everyone else? But again, the severity of the crimes committed is so lukewarm. And it being blown out of proportion for, again, this constant act of walking on eggshells. Everyone expects you to behave in the most moral and ethical way as possible, to the point it comes off so dishonest that even something like this, where again, the only real victim is his girlfriend, and the others are trying to rally off of the drama and the clout, to then try to portray it in such a worse way, while acting like you are the moral arbiter, is so fucking phony. And that's why streamers are fake as fuck. Yes, because real friendship doesn't exist. It's just a bunch of people that wants to use each other for clout and fame. As soon as someone is in drama, in the negative, light, or they've fallen off and there's no longer any emotion behind them, they don't interact. This is what happens. Because how the fuck could you really be friends when all you do is collab based off of metrics? And I'm sure some people can be genuine friends, and that's an outlier. He's right about this.
Few quick likes is why people say streamers are fake as f***. And then he deleted the tweet, bro. Why delete this? No lies were said. People were speculating that
Oh, it's because, he's going to get a bunch of harassment and it's the same shit, right? He got a statement out there. People are going to try to, drag this shit and try to get him, I don't know, maybe they're going to try to bring up more shit from his past, whatever. It's a nasty thing once you, engage in the Coliseum.
Wait, bro. Why delete this? No lies were said. People were speculating that these two were involved in making him delete it, but hey, that's just a theory.
Probably.
A game theory. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I'll give you guys another app.
I love how this girl will forever be immortalized as the girl that let the entire world know that she got nut and raw while pretending to be deaf at the Eva Hotel. Like, that's what she's going to be remembered for 2 weeks, and then people forget. And then there's going to be some people that just love harassing people like this that will constantly mock her for that. Like, damn, girl, I hope it was worth it.
Because some of the comments around this girl were hilarious. This dude's a big alpha Chad. Finishing
Okay, it's Ice Poseidon coming and saying it, but here we go.
Side on a first hookup and then kicking her to the girl.
Not first hookup. Technically second hookup, right? The first night, she gave him head and swallowed that shit raw, I guess. Second, and then was the sex, right?
I'm judging the girl way more for even allowing him to do that with any effort towards her LMAO. Low IQ girl.
She is a low IQ girl, though. Just on the basis of her reaction. Of trying to, again, set him up in that angle. Thinking that she's going to have, again, the virtue signalers and the moral and ethical crowd trying to, create this witch hunt that's blown out of proportion.
But I didn't get any clout, so now I'm coming for my clout.
True.
I do not sleep with people that I do not date. Proceeds to sleep with Sykkuno because...
Clout, baby. Because he got the motion.
She's using her 15 minutes of fame to brag about getting raw by an anime boy.
I'm exactly. How do you not see this? How do you not see how you're being presented? Like, what part of you thought, read the script and thought, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with that.
Well, the craziest revelation in this whole situation.
How did he fucking grow out his hair? This is a crazy makeover, man.
What am I saying?
Sykkuno's a looks maxer. He ascended.
Is that Sykkuno was the first looks maxer?
Yes!
Because he cheated. He's getting canceled because what he did completely over his brand.
Yes. I saw a bit of this TikTok actually. And this is a concept that I've been mentioning a lot too. People don't care if you're an asshole or a good person online. What people care is about consistency. And if they see that you are not the type of person that you presented yourself as, then everything collapses. The curtain, gets lifted and you see the Wizard of Oz behind the scenes, right? There's a reason why shitty people, right, doing shitty things, no one cares because their community, they're all like that. It doesn't matter. Who the fuck expected, Logan Paul or Jake Paul or fucking Jack Doherty or whatever of them to be like good people? They're doing shitty things and they want to see more shitty things. But if you try to be this innocent white knight and it turns out that you're actually like Yagami behind the scenes, of course it's going to have a bad reaction. But right now, the rebound, right? Even though it'll be interesting to see what happens, because right now, all we're seeing is online reactions of people that probably don't really watch Sykkuno, right? That they just kind of find this funny, and they're kind of like celebrating it, saying it's a generational run. I don't think that's his crowd. So when he returns to stream, we'll really see what happens in his career and see how he actually rebounds from it.
He's getting canceled because what he did completely over his brand. Let me explain.
A black woman is speaking. I am listening and learning.
Sykkuno's brand was him being a single gamer boy who was oh so lonely. That was objectively his brand.
Yeah.
Right? No one actively looked for his streams like single gamer boy, no. But like that was his brand. Like most people looked at him and like that's how he was perceived. He was very sweet. He was always harping about, oh, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend. Oh, one day when he had a long-term girlfriend.
Nah, he played the game so well, man. He gave you, again, it's the like full male VTuber experience. It's the imaginary boyfriend simulator, bro. Every day he would go live and be so cute and e-boyish. And eventually a lot of the girls watching, I think were like, dude, maybe I have a shot with him.
Friend. And was cheating on her.
I'm glad I listened because I learned. And yeah, his community is the reason why this thing is so blown out of proportion. Because if you guys remember back in the day, Dr. Diddy Spec cheated on his wife.
And what happened? People said, welcome back. Welcome to the Champions Club. Again, how are you presenting yourself? What kind of community do you have?
Came back to Twitch and had like 400k viewers.
Yes.
What is this? Sykkuno.
Oh, this is a funny clip. This is like the quintessential like behavior of a master manipulator. Look at the role play here, bro.
You're actually so much braver than I thought.
Only because you're here.
Play it again.
Braver than I thought.
Only because you're here.
Only because you're here. Bro was an English dub voice actor for a fucking My Hero Academia, bro. Who talks like that? Genuinely, who talks like that? That was calculated. That was so specifically calculated to come off in that like, oh, I'm just like a good anime boy. You know, maybe one day, maybe I'll have a girlfriend too. You're so brave.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ!
Again, a golden retriever is still a dog.
Dude, he's so fine.
Good one.
Chat, he's so fine, I can't.
What the hell?
Who the f is that?
The pre-ascension Sykkuno, bro.
No, that's not him.
That's him.
And Mugen, the guy who...
Yeah, so this is a very interesting scenario. So Mugen, again, is a very popular guy that covers internet drama and whatnot. And he dropped like a 1-hour video on the day of the shit, you know, leaking. And right now, it's kind of like turning back on him as, I guess the way that he tried to portray Sykkuno was very dishonest. I didn't watch the video, but he's getting cooked. He's more in shit right now than Sykkuno, to be honest.
And Mugen, the guy who made the initial Sykkuno call-out video, had a bit of a crash out. You can pause and read this yourself.
Oh my god.
I mean, again, I think that categorically victim is the right word to use, but they're not victims of a crime. And also, somebody says in chat, the biggest victim of all of this is his girlfriend.
Yes.
And I think that, like, Sykkuno did take advantage of people. He did do things that were in bad faith.
Yeah.
He told things that were knowingly lies.
It was all intentional. It's like Yagami.
And he did that in a way that was not becoming of a gentleman.
No.
And if you want to say that people are victims of that, then I think that's valid.
I'm doing...
Sure, it's just that when people hear the word victim, I guess they think about like some sort of crime. Like they got raped, that like some devastating thing happened. It depends on your semantic of victim.
The forbidden thing of disagreeing with that.
That is a cockroach, yes.
Most of the people DM'd him first. You know what I mean? If I beg Epstein to go on his island and something happens, am I the victim here? It's like the girl.
And like a lot of girls too, like, dude, after they shit on him, some of them were like still like with him. It's the funniest thing. There was like people trying to shit on him and trying to like ruin him. But then they'd still be in the DMs be like, listen, I know that people can do wrong things, and I still believe in that you can be a good person. You can get away with anything, bro. If you're good looking enough and you have enough clout. I'm telling you, man, you can genuinely get away with fucking... They let you get away with it. They want it to happen. These are willing victims. They're literally, like, as They're vultures. They're swarming around, seeing that like, oh, Sykkuno's stonks are dropping. Maybe this is my chance. They try to sweep in the DMs of like, oh, I know that this is all bad, but I know that's not the real you, and I'm here for you. I know you can be a good person. And when I see shit like that, I realize, man, y'all deserve this shit. Y'all deserve this shit. To get cheated on, to get, you know, whatever, just like nut and raw, victimized. Like, you're asking for it.
Girl who went into his hotel, what did you expect? He wasn't gonna make a move? You think he likes your personality? I'm an Asian girl. I love K-pop, boba. I love Animal Crossing.
People say streamers are fake as fuck. If you want to talk about fake, brother, Sykkuno faked his entire personality.
Yes.
Let alone faked a 5.
Well, did he really fake his entire personality? That is something that I think we'll never really know. I think he could play up that personality. I think he really could have been that lonely e-boy. You know what I mean? Like, basically, what I'm presenting is he doesn't need to be a light Yagami. Maybe he just knew what he had and he played it to his best extent while being manipulative. But he is still kind of like that soft boy. But could like that soft boy do all of this and plan it? You know what I mean? I don't know. At the end of the day, a golden retriever is still a dog.
Your relationship and none of his close friends.
Like, you gotta have a little bit of killer instinct, you know? Like, in order to pull this off at this scale, like, Light Yagami had that dog in him. Like, you need to have resolve. You need to be smart enough. You need to be able to play this through. It's a long-term con. I don't know.
Knew about this 5-year relationship.
Funniest thing to me is that all these streamers are practically on the same page. They're just arguing over some bullshit, like the most trivial stuff. Sykkuno is an asshole for cheating, but he's not a predator. XQC thinks that people are dogpiling all over Sykkuno.
True.
Pokemon's here believing all victims.
That's just the best part. Whenever Pokemon comes out and says, believe all victims, is all the tweets saying, Pokemon raped me. Pokemon killed my child. Those are the funniest threads.
All victims. Valkyrie is just depressed and straight up reaching for the bottle. And
Valkyrie needs to just meme more and stop letting people, you know, just like tell her what to do, even though this sounds funny that I'm telling her what to do, but she should just be herself and keep the memes alive.
Your boy is here covering all this trash because I should have listened harder in school. If you want to support the channel further, become a channel member. Our private Discord is growing.
Thank you, WestJet, for a quick summary of all the different events that's been happening, and maybe he's gonna make another follow-up video regarding this statement, but I'm just gonna do a one and done. Here we go. Let's read the response from him and his girlfriend. Ooh, okay. Play it. Bleach. Oh wait, I gotta do this. You know what soundtrack we're gonna play right now. Like videos. Yeah, I gotta put the anime voice on too. I don't know if I can do an anime voice, guys. Like, my impersonation is not that good for that kind of stuff. Where's the soundtrack? Not the like videos, it's watch later. Where is it? Here it is. Here we go. Looped. Yep, here we go. I would like to I can't do the anime voice. How do I do the anime voice? I would like to apologize to everyone I've disappointed. Most of all, to my girlfriend. I'm so sorry I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about. I was unfaithful. I own and fully admit to that. I lied to people and told them I was single. I know I was not right. I'm sorry to all the people that I hurt by doing this. The following is not an attempt to minimize what I've done. However, I've seen false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and such extreme labels to be placed on me. I do understand that the people making these claims did it from a place of hurt. So please, do not send any more to anyone. Oh, damn, this is good, bro. This is good, bro. He's like, nah, bro. The people that's calling me out, they're hurt too. Everyone's hurt, bro. And we must solve this with love. Oh my God, he's good. I just wanted the situation to get better. And I wish him the best. My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were already working on our relationship and communication before this all happened. As in, Light is telling Misa how to behave. Straight up. Having so much private information exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. I'll be taking a break from streaming and the internet to better myself and give us the time we need to try and improve our relationship. Thank you for reading, and I will continue to learn and grow from this experience. Wow. You know what I'm thinking? This dude is gonna go back to the drawing board. He gonna figure out a different plan so that when he comes back, he gonna be at it, but he's gonna be better. No one is gonna find out. Do you really think that a person like this is simply just gonna stop? I don't think so. You can't stop a dog from being a dog, bro. He's gonna figure out how to hide it better. You don't just change like that, bro. You genuinely don't. My girlfriend wanted to share her experience. Below is a message written by her. Hi there! I want to start by saying thank you to those who have been checking on me and wishing me well during such a difficult time. It's been extremely heartbreaking to learn everything I know now. And going through this has been the hardest things I've ever done through my life. I've been tossed around from all sides. I feel like Sykkuno tossed around more girls than you, though. Goddamn! Me and my reality has been continuously shattered. Though no matter how broken I am, I never wanted to be public. It deeply hurts me that I wasn't given a choice in that, or even just warned that this would be happening at all. I didn't want this. Even after the fact, I wish they would have at least checked in on me or asked me how I felt about everything. But I haven't heard anything from the people involved since this all came out. I understand those involved with him have been hurt as well, but I don't believe my feelings were considered in the situation at all. Damn. Girlfriend is literally bailing him out. Look at the way that she is pivoting the target. The fuck? All these content creators, all these so-called friends, making a deal out of this, making a fucking buck off of my name. What about me? What about me? I'm the victim here. What the fuck? Dude, the girlfriend is coached very well. I'm telling you, man, this shit is literally Misa reading something Light Yagami read. There's no shot. This is literally Death Note. When Light tells Misa exactly how to behave. Even after the fact, I wish they would at least— we already talked about this. Having my worst fears become my reality. Then put on full display and used for profit for everyone to see is absolutely mortifying. It truly feels like a nightmare. It was already hard enough trying to work through things in private. This has just added another layer of difficulty and stress on top of everything. It's made it so much harder for me to cope. Prior to this all becoming public, we were already making changes to improve our relationship. Well, I could have chosen to leave. I ultimately made the decision to stay, baby. We ain't leaving. With the hopes of repairing our relationship together. Even though all the things I've learned are incredibly disappointing and shocking, I don't think they're redeemable. It's been hard handling things unfolding this way, but I believe this will be a step in the right direction. With time, I hope everyone can focus on healing and being better versions of themselves. And you know what? Now that this has been said and the girlfriend came out and made a statement, all the people that was shitting on him, trying to drag him, they look so fucking stupid, don't they? Because who are you to backseat her? This is her decision. She completely converted all of the hatred back to the people that were trying to farm the drama while dragging Sykkuno's name. This is masterful. It's actually crazy and truly something I would expect from Light Yagami, man. Bravo. We ain't done yet, though. There's a funny tweet here. This is a edit of anime boy shit. Let's see this.
Guys, to everyone I have disappointed. Most of all, to my girlfriend.
Did you say hi for this?
I'm so sorry. I'm
so sorry.
So much.
Oh.
I never want to make these mistakes again.
No.
You and the people I care about. And I wish them the best. Really difficult.
Wait. I have some Death Note soundtrack. I obviously can't play the entire thing because like anime soundtrack copyright stuff. Hold up.
Sorry.
Hold up.
Anyone. People to be false about what I have to people that I hurt by doing this.
Okay. Do you hear this part? So hold up. The first half is just like inspiring anime boy stuff.
The following is not an attempt to minimize what I about me. However, I've seen false accusations about me that are not true. I do understand that.
Yo, it's a Death Note soundtrack!
I just want the situation to get better. And communicate.
This part.
I just want the situation to get better.
Oh, the guitar's so good.
My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were already working on our relationship and communication.
That's right. Play the My Hero Academia soundtrack.
Before this all happened, having so much private information.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Anyways, hope that you guys were entertained by some of the dumbest drama that I've seen recently, but still entertaining nonetheless. Sykkuno truly is getting away with everything, and it's masterful. I think there should be studies done about how a man hid his long-term girlfriend for over 5 years while playing everyone as this innocent e-boy at the tender age of 34 and got to just fuck all the girls and more. See you next time.